Let me describe two conversations. Conversation one, it happens over coffee. You're sitting with a senior leader you admire. She's giving you career advice, good advice. You need to be more visible. Have you thought about expanding your network? Make sure that you're advocating for yourself. You take notes. You feel inspired. You leave that meeting grateful for her wisdom. Conversation two, it happens behind a closed door that you're not invited into. It's the quarterly talent review. Leaders are discussing who is ready for promotion. Your name comes up. Someone says, she's solid, but is she really ready? There's a pause. Then a senior VP leans forward. I've worked with her directly on Project X. She's absolutely ready. I'll stake my reputation on this. We need to move her up. The question, which conversation actually advances your career? The first one, who makes you feel supported, or the second one that makes you promoted? The first leader is a mentor, and the second leader is a sponsor. The reality for most professional women is, if you're like most women, you have plenty of mentors, but not nearly enough sponsors. You've been told your whole career to find a mentor, and you have. You've collected mentors, people who give you advice, share wisdom, help you think through challenges. But here's what research shows. Having a mentor has almost no statistical effect on whether you get promoted. Do you know what does? Having a sponsor. So let's start by making sure we're absolutely clear on a distinction, because I find most people combine and confuse these two roles. A mentor speaks to you. A mentor gives you advice. They share their experience, they help you think through challenges, they answer your questions. They might even tell you what they would do in a situation. The relationship is primarily about wisdom transfer. You come with questions, they provide guidance. And yes, that guidance can be incredibly valuable. Good mentors help you grow, expand your thinking, and avoid mistakes. But here is the key. Mentors help you develop. They don't help you advance. A sponsor talks about you. Sponsors advocate. They connect you to the opportunities. They put their reputation on the line for your success. They use their political capital on your behalf. Sponsors don't just tell you what to do. They actively do something for you. They mention your name when opportunities come up. They introduce you to people who can advance your career. They fight for your promotion in calibration sessions. The relationship is about action, not just advice. So, concrete example, when you ask a mentor for help, you might hear, you should try to get more visibility with senior leadership. When you ask a sponsor for help, they might say, there's a presentation to executive team next month. I'll recommend you to lead it. You see the difference? The mentor tells you what to do. The sponsor does something to help you. Here's where this really matters. Think about how promotion decisions actually happen. In most organizations, there's a conversation behind closed doors, a calibration session, talent review or promotion committee meeting. Leaders gather together to decide who is ready to move up. Your name comes up. And in that moment, everything depends on what happens next. If no one in that room knows your work, your name gets passed over. I don't really know her is the career equivalent of a death sentence. If someone says she's done good work, that's lukewarm. It doesn't differentiate you from anyone else who has done good work. But if someone leans in and says, I know her work, I've seen what she can do, she's ready, and I'm personally advocating for this, that changes everything. That person is your sponsor. And without them in that room, you're relying on luck. Your mentor isn't in that room. Your mentor is not at the table. They might care about you deeply and want you to succeed, but they are not in the position to make you succeed. Your sponsor is. So why so many talented women lack sponsors? Now, if sponsorship is so important, why do so many talented women lack sponsors? There are structural reasons, and understanding them is the first step to overcoming them. Reason number one, sponsorship follows similarity. Research consistently shows that sponsors tend to invest in people who remind them of themselves. This is not necessarily conscious bias. It's human nature. We feel comfortable spending time with people who can relate to, people who seem like us, people who we can easily imagine succeeding. Here's the problem. If most senior leaders does not look like you, don't have your path, or don't share your background, potential sponsors may not see themselves in you naturally. You don't get the automatic benefit of similarity. You have to work harder to build that connection that others receive by default. This is exactly the sponsorship tax in my advancement tax framework, the extra effort required to assess relationships that others assess organically. Reason 2, sponsorship is risky. When a sponsor advocates for you, they are putting their reputation on the line. If they champion your promotion and you fail spectacularly, that reflects on them. If they use their political capital to get you an opportunity and you don't deliver, the spent capital they won't get back. Sponsors aren't casual supporters. They are selective. They only advocate for people they are confident will make them look good. That means sponsorship is not just given, it's earned, and it's earned differently than mentorship. A mentor might take you under their wings because you're eager to learn. A sponsor takes you under their wing because your success will reflect on them. The third reason, women are told to find mentors, not sponsors. And here is a cruel irony. Most career advice for women is find a mentor. Women's network, professional development program, they all emphasize mentorship. So we collect mentors. We have coffee chats, we receive advice, we feel supported. Meanwhile, male colleagues who are less likely to be told to find a mentor are more likely to be finding sponsors, building relationships with powerful people who take action on their behalf. The result, women often have more mentors and fewer sponsors than men at the same career stage. We have plenty of people giving advice, but fewer people opening doors. So before I tell you how to cultivate sponsors, I want you to address something I know many of you are feeling. The idea of strategically cultivating sponsors can feel uncomfortable, maybe even manipulative. We've been taught that good work should speak for itself. Cast networking is political. That asking someone to advocate for you is self-serving or pushy. Let me reframe this. Sponsorship is not manipulation. It is how careers actually work. Every successful person you admire had sponsors. Every leader in your organization got there partly because someone advocated for them. This is not a dirty secret. It's how organizations function. The question is not whether sponsorship matters. The question is whether you're going to participate in the system as it actually exists or stand on the sidelines hoping that the rules doesn't apply. Sponsorship is mutual. Sponsorship is not a one-way street. The best sponsors' relationships are mutually beneficial. Yes, the sponsor advocates for you, but you also make your sponsor look good. When you succeed, you validate their judgments. When you deliver results, they get credit for developing talent. And when you advance, they gain a loyal advocate in a new position. This is not using someone. It's personal and professional alliance. So asking is not weakness, it's strategy. Finally, asking for sponsorship isn't weakness, it is strategy. No one succeeds alone. Pretending you should is not humility, it's self-sabotage. The most successful professionals I know are explicit about cultivating sponsors. They're not apologetic about it. They understand that having people advocate for you is a normal, necessary part of career advancement. You have permission to do the same. So how do you actually cultivate sponsors? Let me give you a clear strategic approach. Step 1. Identify potential sponsors. Not everyone can be a sponsor. You need someone who has 3 key qualities. 1. Influence on your advancements. They are senior enough that their opinion matters in professional and promotion decisions. They sit in rooms where your name might be called up. Visibility into your work. They've seen what you can do or can be positioned to say it. You can't sponsor someone you don't know. Political capital to spend. They are respected, credible, and when they advocate for someone, people listen. So make a list. Who fits this career? Who do you already know? Who could you build connection with? Here's a tip. Don't limit yourself to your direct chain of command. Some of the most powerful sponsors are senior leaders in adjacent functions who see your work in cross-functional settings. Step 2. Create opportunities for them to see your value. Before someone can advocate for you, they need first-hand experience of your capability. So create visibility strategically. Volunteer for projects where they are involved. Ask to present your work in forums where they are present. Request their input on something and deliver exceptional results. Find ways to collaborate directly, even briefly. Your goal, they should know what you can do, not just hear about it secondhand. Step 3. Show how your success helps them. Sponsorship is a risk. Your potential sponsor needs to know that investing in you reflects well on them. Make it obvious. Deliver results that also make their project shine. Give them credit publicly for guidance and support. Be someone they are proud to be associated with. A calculation your sponsor is making is, if I put my name behind this person and they succeed, do I look smart? Your job is to make sure that answer is a resounding yes. Step 4. Move from advices requests to action requests. Here is where many relationships stall. You have access to senior people but treat them like mentors, asking for advice when you should be asking for action. Listen to the difference. Mentor requests. What should I do to get visibility? Sponsor requests. I'm trying to get visibility with executives team. Will you introduce me to so and so person? Mentor request. How can I position myself for director's role? Sponsor request. I'm ready for director's role. When promotion decisions are being made, would you advocate for me? The first type gets advice, the second type gets action. And here is the secret. Many senior people want to sponsor someone. They just need you to be explicit about what you need. Step 5, make it easy for them to advocate. Finally, make it simple for your sponsor to speak on your behalf. Don't make them guess. Provide a clear narrative of your accomplishment and impact, specific example they can cite, the precise role or promotion you are targeting, why you're ready. This isn't presumptuous, it's helpful. You are making it easier for them to advocate effectively. So the promotion readiness scorecard includes a complete sponsorship assessment, helping you to map your current sponsor, identify gaps in your coverage, and create a clear cultivation plan to build sponsorship you need. It's the part of a 42-question diagnostic across all 6 pillars of promotion readiness. So you can download this free from risewithbetty.com. The link is also in the description. And if you want the full sponsor cultivation playbook with conversation scripts, relationship progression, frameworks, and strategies for activating sponsors at the right moment, that's all inside the Rise Promotion Strategy ebook. I want to leave you with this. Mentors give advice. Sponsors give access. You probably should have plenty of advice. What you need is someone saying your name in the room you're not in. Someone who will spend their capital, their political capital, on your success. This is not political. This is how careers actually work. You deserve it. So stop collecting mentors and start cultivating sponsors. Download the free promotion readiness scorecard at risewithbetty.com. This is Rise with Betty. Until next time, advance with clarity.